Okay, there we go. That was very, very weird. Okay, so... the thing was not starting, and then it did start, and then it wasn't the actual stream, and everything was just completely going crazy and not working. So, we should be working now. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And oh yeah, trust me, the fans do that from time to time. He does that when it comes to summer. So Outbreak don't exist. Yeah, they don't exist. They don't actually exist. Well, the thing is, I was trying to start at 29 after. But the thing is, it didn't work. Like, the whole software kind of screwed the freak up and wasn't actually loading things. But it's working now. So, what we're doing is we're continuing our shiny hunting of all the version exclusives. And as you can guess from the fact that I made a dark type sandwich, I think you can guess what we are going to be shiny hunting today in our Scarlet version. Exactly, it's Tyrannus. No, it's Stunky. It's Stunky. Apparently Stunky appears around here, and it is not... There we go. And it is not exclusive to nighttime. I also did not know that Bisharp spawns around here. Well, not Bisharp, but like Pawniard. So I actually might go... Yeah, if there's a lot of spawn interference from Pawniard... Yeah, there's a lot of Pawniard spawn interference. Okay. I'm going to the other area I was going to go. I forgot Pawniard appeared around here. I agree, but we already have Shiny Pawniard family snack. Stunky, least favorite Pokemon, but I'll stay here anyway. Don't worry. Thank you. Remember, Midnight, it's for the living shiny decks. It's because we need to shiny hunt it. Yeah, we've already gotten the entire Bisharp family shiny. Which that one took a while. But it was actually quick. It was relatively quick for us. Okay, so now let's get where Stunky is. I'm pretty sure Stunky's part dark, right? Stunky, I'm fairly certain is part dark. Stunky's part dark, right? Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. It's like, why is it not appearing? There it is. So yeah, so what we're looking for is we're looking for Shiny Stunky. Thankfully, Shiny Stunky is like bright red. Well, not like bright red, but it's like a very vibrant, like purplish red. Oh, right, I didn't actually get the stakes yet in this game. I just had one of my friends touch trade me their ruined legendaries. Of course, I can't escape the Pawniard. They're still here, but at least it's reduced Pawniard spawn interference. I can tolerate reduced Pawniard spawn interference. But yeah, I got my Shiny Charm in this game because I just had a friend of mine trade me over. We touch traded a few Pokemon. Like he needed he needed my Koraidon and a few other things. So I was like, okay, just touch trade me the Ruins legendaries and a few other things. And because we had to help each other finish out the decks, so we both simultaneously finished the decks to get the Shiny Charm, which was kind of awesome. I mean, the way I'm seeing on Cerebi, it looks like reddish purple, like that red purple color. Not violet. Violet's like blue, right? Violet's like bluish purple. It's a reddish purple. That is, I'm not the best with colors. It actually reminds me of like a very funny joke that a friend of mine told me a while ago. It was like, when someone asks a guy what a color is, they say, you know, like the closest stock color. Like, oh, that's green. That's blue. He asks the woman that, they say like, oh, it's the exact shade. It's like, it was a joke that a friend of mine told me a while ago, and it was like, I've never really thought about that, but I know that when it comes to me, I will just say the closest approximate color it is. It's like, it's purple. The entire conglomeration of purple, it's the closest thing is purple. I'm not good with shades. Outspeed everything with booster energy. Really? There's a lot of Iron Bundle. I guess on Switch there's a lot more Iron Bundle than on Showdown. Hey Maisie, how you doing? Going well. We just started after some minor technical difficulties. But we are back to shiny hunting. And I hope I can freaking get my shiny Stunky. I just want to get the rest of the family shiny. I'm fairly certain I have it. I'm fairly certain I have one shiny Stunky in my Legends Arceus file, now that I'm thinking about it. Which... Okay. I'm gonna go check that after we finish this sandwich. I'm gonna go check my Legends to make sure I don't have a shiny Stunky in there. Well, two shiny Stunkies. I remember vividly that we found a shiny Stunky when we were playing Legends. I remember that very clearly. I remember that Specs Bundle on Legendary. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Iron Bundle actually be viable alongside Tapu Koko. That's the thing that I mentioned a while back that I'm looking forward to the most. Is I'm no fan of Tapu Koko. I'm no fan of Koko. However, I do like the future paradox forms. And if Tapu Koko can help them be better, I am willing to make amends with the chicken thing. So, Tapu Koko, you better not disappoint me. You better actually make the future paradoxes kind of viable. Because that's the main reason why the past paradoxes are basically running the metagame right now. It's purely down to Pincurchin sucks, Torkoal's a good Pokemon. It is entirely that. Sometimes cook and lurk on streams, it doesn't end well either way. Oh, I mean, depends on what you're cooking. Like, it depends on what particularly is specifically being cooked. But I can see that. But yeah, I'm gonna need to go check after this sandwich ends off how many shiny Stunky I have in my Legends Arceus file. Because I know for certain I have one. Which, I mean, it's a mixed bag in the sense of I could potentially already have both members of the shiny Skuntank family. And then all of this is a complete waste of time. Or I still need one and this is not a waste of time. Either way, after this sandwich, we're checking. That's one of the great things about Pokemon Home, because this is the great thing about the Home update they added a few weeks ago. I don't need to replace my Scarlet file in the Switch with my Legends file. I can just go into my, Pokemon Home, load up my Legends file, and see, do I have two shiny Stunky in the game, or do I only have one? Which is really cool. Meta shiny Pokedex. Yeah. I'm willing to make amends with the teeth. Exactly. We're talking about Galarian. No, Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko. I've not been a fan of Tapu Koko. The main reason I have not been a fan of Koko is the stat spread of that thing physically hurts me. You have a Pokemon whose move pool is almost entirely special attacks from two predominantly special typings, Fairy and Electric. And it has a 95 base special attack. That is laughably weak. That is the same special attack as the physical attack stat of freaking Sylvalion type Null. You know, you might say, well, it's the same, special attack that has Kingdra, which you would be correct on that. However, Kingdra had a great solid defensive typing and actually really, really high bulk going forward that really helped it. Coco is glass. Coco is 96% fragile glass. And it's just like, oh, this thing could have been really cool, but its moves are terrible. I mean, that's more so byproduct of, like, its stat split line, which I understand why they actually had Tapu Koko's stat line be that way. It's sort of a change from Generation 6. It's one thing that they tried to fix without having too many sweepers in Gen 7. Hello there, Mudkip. How are you doing? And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. So, Mudkip, I'm gonna tally all the recording time that it took to beat After Alterna in Splatoon 3, because yes, I have finally finished recording Splatoon 3. It has been almost a year since our last finished Let's Play, so I'm happy. But I know for certain it was at least 6 hours of me playing it. I don't know how much that was recorded, so it's gonna be massive. My goatee. Okay, bye-bye, Infinite Midnight. How you doing, Nuxie? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yep, 115 physical, 95 special. That is the stat spread on Coco. If you just switch those, like, sure, 115 isn't a great special attack, but at the very least, with Electric Terrain juicing up its electric special attacks, those are actually pretty good. 95 is not a good special attack. That is the special attack of, like, a freaking tank, not a glass cannon. And it's just like, it's more so the stat spread of Coco that pains me more than anything. Because if you just switch those, it would be really good. Because it's more so the fact that, like, there's the physical moves it gets are terrible. It gets Thunder Punch, sure. It gets Wild Charge, sure. But Wild Charge sucks, and the Thunder Punch is weak. And it doesn't get Play Rough. So you can't even run Double Stab Physical Coco. So it's like, that's why I'm hoping Tapu Koko makes the future paradoxes good for VGC. Because support Coco was not terrible. There were a lot of Coco that actually ran Volt Switch pivot support, or they would run Electro Web to get some speed drops, or Thunder Wave, or Encore. You know, Tapu Koko was like a decent tech user. It wasn't the greatest, because again, it's kind of glass, but it did sort of the same thing Regieleki did, but to a bit of a lesser degree, but had different things outside of Regieleki. So it's like it was good, but not bad. Like the Bolt Beam thing, you imagine if Regieleki got Coco's ability. The funny thing is, Electric Terrain is a weaker buff than Transistor. Because Electric Terrain, as of Gen 7, as of Gen 8, correction, they decreased the buff that terrains do to their respective typing. So Psychic Terrain, Electric Terrain, and Grassy Terrain went from a 50% damage booster to a 30% damage boost. So Transistor is still a better ability for boosting Regielecki's special attack, electric damage in general. So it is still better that Regieleki has Transistor. Plus, you also can't override Electric Terrain. You can't override Transistor. You can easily override Electric Terrain, because terrains go based by speed. The only thing I've ever played in the Splatoon demo they did for Splatoon 3. Interesting. Salmon Run. Salmon Run. The running of the fishes. The running of the fish. I guess Salmon Run is definitely very fun. Again, it's a holdover from my love of playing Call of Duty Zombies. I enjoy Salmon Run. Wave-based horde survival modes, they've always appealed to me. I really enjoy them. But not for everyone, but I enjoy it. Hello there, Oma, how are you doing? And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. How long has the sandwich left on? Okay, got half the sandwich left. After this sandwich, I'm checking my Legends Arceus file to see if I have a shiny, Skuntank, shiny Stunky on there. I know I have one. I don't know if I have two. I think I might have gotten two. And the reason why is we're doing a living shiny dex. So if I find one here, and I already have 2, it's gonna go for giveaway trades. When we do our shiny giveaways, we do every time I fill up my boxes of spare shinies. Because in the collection of the living shiny dex, we will accumulate a very significant number of undesirable extras. Like Deerling, which we've had 12 shiny Deerling, 10 of which were spares. Yeah. We have good and bad. We have good luck, but we also have bad luck in our good luck. So it's like both layers of good and bad. Imagine getting access to Seviper right before the first gem. I'm pretty sure you can get Seviper before the first gem. Remember, you can go anywhere you want in the overworld, outside of the water, without fighting any of the Titans. You can go everywhere other than the water. So you can actually go and get Seviper before the first gem. You can get a lot of things before the first gem. Yeah, it's really cool. I like what they did with it. My only thing is, I worry that for future games, they're going to do the same thing again. And that's going to make this a lot less special. But it also depends on like how they implement it in the future games. Or even if they do it in the future games. You know, for all we know, this could be the only like open world Pokemon game. However, given, you know, Legends progression into this, and Sword and Shield's progression into Legends and then into this, I think it's reasonable to assume that this is going to be the standard way all future Pokemon games are going to be. Which isn't bad, it's just, my worry is how they're going to handle gyms going forward. Remember, I like the battle. And for me, battles, #1 priority. And Area 0. Farm potatoes and fight robots. Yeah. Yeah, you can do things in whatever order you want. Which I love. But it also makes me think, like, is this going to be the only game where they go to that degree? You know, are they going to have, you know, the 3 branching storylines for every game? They have multiple branching storylines for every game going forward? Or was this, like, the strong opener? And going forward, they're not going to really have that much. So it's a bit of a worry about which way it's going to go. Yeah, it's the way that the game going forward. The same thing, but without the farming and the robots. Yeah, do they have unlimited resources? See the team building. I mean, team building messes is how all team building goes. There is always a mess that is team building. Area 0 is the only place locked into beating the game. You know, you cannot access Area 0 until you beat all 3 storylines, which I think that's a good thing, because, you know, story reasons and plot. The plot needs to happen. But yeah, I'm interested to see more so where future games are gonna take this concept. Is I guess the best way of doing it. Yes, this is a game for you. I mean, it sounds basically like Tears of the Kingdom. Basically sounds like Tears of the Kingdom. And I don't make it nice. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the next games have. But I'm enjoying this game. So there's going to be stuff. And things. There's going to be stuff and things. But yeah. It's more focused on the building. Is it Roller Coaster Tycoon? God, that Roller Coaster Tycoon just the game amuses me, because back at my old summer camp / daycare that I used to go to when I was like years and years and years and years and years ago, there was one computer, and it was like an unspoken rule between everyone there. Roller Coaster Tycoon is one of like the few games we all actually enjoy playing. You do not screw up Roller Coaster Tycoon, or we will all have a vendetta against you. It's like, despite the fact that everyone there hated that place, we could all like not be miserable together by like collectively playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Kind of amused me. Hey, Sneaky Fox. Hey, Sneaky. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Freaking heck, Stunky! What is it with things that turn into dark type that just do not want to sparkle for me? It's like Larvitar didn't want to sparkle yesterday, and now Stunky doesn't want to sparkle for me. This does not bode well for our hero when it comes to freaking Drifloon, which we're gonna get in later. Cause yeah, we're gonna be going for Drifloon. Again, we want to get all of the version exclusives. I don't have many more Scarlet version exclusive because I've gotten all the paradoxes. I have the Dano family. I have the Tyranitar family. All I need is Stunky. Well, I need one more Stunky at minimum. Then I need Drifloon and Drifblim. And I think that could be all. Maybe there's a few others extraneous ones that I don't have. I'll have to go look at the list again. But I don't think there's that many remaining. There's not that many left. We got about 10 minutes left on my sandwich. Got about 10 minutes left on the sandwich. Which makes me worried we're not going to get it. Oh, it's Spupa. That's what that is. Okay, let's consult the list of version exclusives. Version exclusives. I already got Shiny Tauros. Yeah. So it's Drifloon, Drifblim, Skuntank. Oh, Dragalge, Skrelp, Oranguru. Well, Oranguru is going to be a Masuda hunt. And Stonejourner. Yeah. Aside from the one that I know is going to be a Masuda hunt, we have, what, like 4 left? Minimum? So, like, we're doing good. After that, everything else I can just hunt in so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Minimum of 4. A minimum of 4 remaining ones in the game. No, 5. I'm an idiot. I can't even count. Drifloon, Drifblim, and Skrelp. No, that's 4. Minimum 4, because there's Stonejourner. No, my math is wrong. I math good, people. I math good. I math good. Not really. So come on, Skunky. Sparkle. Sparkle for me, Stunky. One of them. Glitchy glitch to stabilizer. That's funny, so the stabilizer causes instability. Amusing. The irony is very amusing. But yeah, so we've got... We're doing pretty okay. And just a few more. If our luck holds from the luck we had yesterday, then by the end of this stream, we should have the remaining version exclusives. Which would make me very happy. Building glitch in this game allows you to build a unicycle. With my team, Iron Bundle, Snow, and Tornadus. That sounds like 3 problems. Well, the good thing is, all of those rocks don't do. Rocks do very well against all 3 of those. But, alternatively, you could potentially use a dark type, like Murkrow. Then again, Murkrow doesn't do as well against Iron Bundle because it's Iron Bundle, but then again, it would need to focus on it. And then you can use Quash or Tailwind. Like, special rock types, honestly, would do very well for you. Because they get around the snow. They get around Iron Bundles. Like, Iron Bundle has, like, no special defense. And then Tornadus is weak to rock. Unless the Iron Bundle terrestrializes out of its typing into a different typing. Make a Roomba. Ah, the Roombas. Roomba, Roomba, doopa-dee-doo. Death Roomba. So basically, like, the homing drone robots from Tears of the Kingdom is the Death Roomba. Ah, I love that. It amuses me. The stuff you can make in Tears of the Kingdom. It just amuses me. How much long we got? 5 minutes. Okay, we got 5 minutes left. We got 5 minutes to get a shiny Stunky if we do actually need the Stunky. Again, we're checking our Legends file after this to see if we even have 2 of them. I think it's reasonably possible I have 2 of them, because I faintly remember getting 2 of them. But I could also just be remembering wrong. Because again, the last time I played Legends was literally a year ago. And I'm pulling from year ago Max's brain information. Thank you, Aurelius. Go to the mods, go grab Aurelius's link. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Maybe Tyranitar or something else. Right, Steeler Ground type. Yeah, Tyranitar's great. Love Tyranitar. Shiny Stunky. Yeah, I actually don't know if I have Shiny Stunky already. That's why after this sandwich ends, I'm gonna go check my Legends file. It's like, I really should have made my living Shiny Dex list sooner. So like, okay, I keep straight out what I need and what I don't need. I have no clue how the frog would turn. Frog, also boost your energy, outspeed Regieleki. Well, yeah, but then you're not getting damage boost on it. Which means that you're not really as scared of it. That's also why I'm a big fan of moves like Quash. Because it means that it shuts down things like Iron Bundle have an absurd speed. You can have all the speed you want in your Iron Bundle. If I use Quash, you're going last. That's my favorite part about it. Attack the Red Skunk. Red Skunk. I'm just more of a reddish purple. Oh yeah, one of the mods go grab Aurelius's link. By the way, if I was like separate, there's 1 block in the middle. It's both ends of turn. Iron Bundle with Encore. Ooh. Support Tech Iron Bundle. That's some spice right there. I honestly feel Iron Bundle is probably better as a support user than an actual damage dealer, just because things like Icy Wind. You know, with its high speed, it's a very fast speed controller, which is actually very good to high demand. But it also means that if you use Defiant, you use Competitive, Iron Bundle is going to be regretting that. Regret. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is you could bring something like Annihilate, and that would really keep it down. I'm gonna check if you have 2, because I thought you were gonna catch every shiny and something about it. It's a living shiny dex. Every shiny in the game means that every single shiny that every Pokemon that is in this game for a living shiny dex. if we already have that shiny in a different game, we don't need it in this game. You know, like I have shiny Salazzle back in my Shield version. Same with my shiny Ditto and a few other shinies. Meaning I don't need to get it in this game for the living shiny decks. We're always happy to help, Aurelius. Always happy to help. I still love Skeledirge's roar, or well, cry. It sounds like it's yelling into a megaphone. Love that. Come on, give me the thing. Love the thing. Indeedee and Screamtail are support defensive. Yeah. Yeah, Screamtail is something. Screamtail is a little scary. It's a little scary. It's a speedy wall. Speedy tank, I guess is the better way of phrasing it. Doesn't really have good damage on its own, but it's a little scary. Freaking fake tears on something that fast. That is, like, that bulky with Trick Room. Scary. Very scary. But yeah, I do worry, though, that a lot of the Paradox, I'm gonna worry, in big glowing air quotes, that Paradox are gonna start falling off when we get the other legendaries in the game. Just because they're vying for team slots at that point. You know, yeah, Fluttermane's really good. But, you know, Fluttermane's also going to have competition from things like Heatran, from things like Urshifu, and like a bunch of all these, like, you know, more minor legendaries. Hey, Zachary, how you doing? It's been a while. How are you doing? I'm doing well. First sandwich is over. Right about now. So, with the sandwich over. Yep, sandwich is over. Okay, no shiny. I'm gonna go check my Legends Arceus file to see if I actually have 2 shinies of Stunky in that game. Because if I already have 2 of them, I don't need them for the living shiny decks. If I only have 1, then of course I need to hunt another one for the living shiny decks. That's just how the living shiny decks goes. Okay. Hey, Determination. Hey, that's Gen. We're not gonna get Gen 5 remakes for a while. Gen 5 remakes are not coming for a long time. At bare minimum, they're over 1.5 years away to 2 years. Okay, let's check to see if we have the thing. Skorupi, Guntank. I feel I would have sorted my boxes to have my shinies in a specific box. Yep, okay. I've already got 2 shiny Stunky. We do not need to shiny on Stunky anymore. We are switching over to another version exclusive hunt then. Okay, we do not need Stunky. That brings our version exclusive hunt tally to Drifloon, Drifblim, Scarlet, Dragalge. Oranguru is going to be a Masuda hunt for Trick Room reasons. And Stone Journey, so we have 5 left. Yes, that was the shiny Spheal. That was the Spheal shiny. Happy friend-shaped Spheal. The goodest of friends. Okay, so let's go find the spawn area for the Drifloon family. Okay, that's a big area right there. That's a big area. Okay. Shiny Seal Ball. Okay, so where should we go for Drifloon? Well, we gotta wait until nighttime. So we gotta wait for nighttime in-game. So until nighttime comes, I have a Tarotundula outbreak. So we're gonna start working on Shiny Tower Rotundula, at least the outbreak here, to get the knockouts. And then we'll just hunt in here during the day. So we'll get some knockouts. One. So yeah, so we just got a Tower Rotundula. There we go, there's the Tower Rotundula. Good thing it's a very small, contained outbreak. So it's gonna be easy to do this one. Oh, nice, I think it was a nice one. So Regieleki, Tyranitar, Screamtail, Indeedee, Urshifu, and question. Ooh, fun. Fun team. Oh, there's the Tower Rotundula. It's a very, very awkward thing to spot. But I do need the red ball of yarn. I do need the walking red yarn ball. I count 60. Hey, Ruby! How you doing? Go. Let's go for the thing. Little red ball of yarn spider. Ready to buy the Giant's Field plush. No! No, I will not buy you the Giant's Field plushie. If I do buy that thing, I would buy it for myself. Ah, Psyduck amusing. I love that you can actually tell the difference in sizes, but I'm very glad that size difference does not matter for move mechanics. Otherwise, you'd want everything to be like extra small or something like that, so like low kick and stuff doesn't do a whole lot of damage to it. Well, then again, for some things you'd want extra large in some case for certain things, because that way you'd get the most damage out of like heat crash and stuff. But still, I am glad that it doesn't have that. The mechanics of the game, highs and rouse bombs 500. I've already got almost 2,000 hours in my shield version. I think it might actually it might be this one that I have almost 2,000 hours in. Wow, why is this so laggy right here? Why is this area so freaking laggy? Like, stupid question, it's by the water. The water is very laggy. Hello there, Noah. How you doing? Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. How many hours in Tears of the Kingdom? I think probably 350 at this point. Probably 350. Yeah, the entire reason that it's the slowdown happens here is entirely because of the water. Water is insanely consumptive of the processor of the game. It's why Casseroya, aka Lag Lake, is problematic, we'll say. It is problematic, to say the least. Yeah, it's 20 down. Hey, Crimson. Depends on where you are in the world, though. Some people might be going to bed right about now. No, get back here. No, you're getting back. You're getting back here, you little yarn ball. You're getting back here, you little yarn ball. There you go. There's the Tower Rotundula. Gosh, it takes a... Yeah, this is a terrible place for an outbreak. I mean, it's... I guess with a bug sandwich, it wouldn't be terrible. You did, Crimson. Nice. There we go. Ah, there's the rest of the Tower Rotundula. There was another one, not the rest of them. We are almost halfway to the 60 we need. Yeah, if we had bug sandwich running, it would not take this long. But I am not making a bug sandwich just to get some knockouts. Let's say ocean and lake mix. Yes. Yeah, it's... Any bodies of water strain the game more than rendering anything else. It's because of how reflective and the movements of it. So... It's one of the reasons why the game does have a lot of display issues in some places. It's because of the water. You know, you will notice the performance issues predominantly around water areas. You know, and right here we've got a little bit of we got a pond and we got a waterfall. So we got the game rendering a lot of stuff with water right here. And that is significantly slowing the game down. Still not a Wash Simulator. I never really thought Arceus' design was that great. Again and again, I'm not... It's weird. For Gen 4 being my first game, I have no nostalgia for it. I have no nostalgia for it. Very, very true. Because I feel I almost have, like, inverse nostalgia. Where if something was, like, the first experience I had with something, I'm generally inclined to not be as fond of it. It's weird. Because, like, first Godzilla movie I saw was Godzilla 2000. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite. First Pokemon game I played was Generation 4. You know, first full game I played of it was Gen 4. Don't really think too highly of Gen 4. First map of Call of Duty Zombies I played was Origins. Don't really think too highly of Origins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we are now over... We are now into the 30s for our KOs. So we are halfway to double to our bonus. Just realized, Sketch Power 3, non-encounter Power 3. You haven't done Spars, so my shiny Zangoose. The Zangoose and the outbreak spawns are fine. Nice! Yeah, it's always fun when you realize, oh, I screwed up that sandwich and I got a rarer shiny than I thought I did. It's very, very satisfying. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more wonderful, wonderful views. Alright, where's the Tarotundula? There's more Tarotundula. Do you need to wait for it to go into nighttime in-game so I can hunt freaking Drifloon? Because ghost types, for some stupid reason, exclusively spawn during the night. I mean, it makes sense. But it also doesn't make sense that only some of them only appear during the nighttime. Tarotundula, get back here so I can dice up your ball of yarn. Yeah, we're just hunting the little yarn spider. I don't think it would be a good idea to have both Cleavor and Tyranitar on the same team. But it could work alongside Tyranitar because of the special defense boost. You just need to be extra careful of Urshifu. Because Urshifu does what Urshifu does. And that is eviscerate literally everything. Scyther, yeah, Power Wash Simulator is kind of like reverse of Splatoon. Yeah, it kind of is. Thinking about it, it kind of is. Because the Splatoon's whole thing is you're getting ink on everything. With Power Wash Simulator, you're cleaning stuff. That's kind of something I actually would like to see the Splatoon games comment on, is how they clean up all of the arenas that all the turf wars happen in. Maybe that's why they have to have turf war rotations, so they can clean the maps. They just take that long to clean. Yep. It's kind of interesting to think. The more Pokemon are available for certain metagames, the less Pokemon there actually are available. Because you got all the legendaries and stuff coming in, so like, okay, well, the legendaries are now primarily going to be what's going to be used. That's why I'm thinking Gastrodon is going to be coming back. Hey, Midnight. We're just waiting for it to go to nighttime in-game so I can hunt a ghost type. Because we realized I already had Shiny Stunky. I had 2 Shiny Stunky in my Legends Arceus file, so I didn't need to go and hunt it. Which thankfully I didn't end up getting a Shiny. So that's fun. So we're just going to hunt Drifloon. Already hunted it. Also, Banette is a Violet exclusive, and we already have that. Yeah, I kind of made a point early on when we was doing the Living Shiny Dex hunts. I wanted to get the day-night exclusive spawns as early as I could, because they're just kind of annoying. Which meant I have the Gengar family, I've got Misdreavus, I've got the Ralts family, oddly, is a daytime exclusive spawn. Didn't really think that would be the case, but it actually is a daytime exclusive one. But the exclusives to Scarlet I don't have yet. Yeah, though the thing is, the thing is, Banette's never gonna get an evolution. That's kind of, the thing is, that wouldn't even help Banette proper. An evolution would never help Banette, it would be just the evolution of Banette is what's good. It's like how Ursaluna doesn't really help Ursaring, because it's its own separate, self-contained thing. You know, it's like Swinub isn't a great Pokemon because Mamoswine can clown on Landorus. We are 5 away. Oh no, we're 6 away from getting the 16 KOs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. We need 5 more KOs and then we reach 60. You gotta remember, Banette was made back in Generation 3 when the devs had no idea what they were doing. They didn't know what would be good, what would be bad for typings and stat lines. And it really shows. It really shows they had no clue what they were doing. Picnic. Don't think I have to go. Yeah, that's nice. That's good. Easy. And then the Mega went away. I mean, the funny thing is that Mega Banette isn't Banette. So the Mega Evolution didn't even help Banette proper. That's kind of the double-edged sword that was Megas. The Mega might have been good, but it still leaves the regular version in the dust. And then when the Mega goes away, everything is designed around dealing with the Mega. Which, the Mega is, in almost every single way, a statistically better version of that thing. So everything basically got better at dealing with a better version of this Pokemon. So, when just the regular version's left, they're gonna eat that lesser, weaker, normal version for breakfast. Because it's just simply not as good. You know, they're used to dealing with something that has more attack power and more bulk. Well, if I could deal with that thing, I can deal with a weaker version of that same thing. So it's like it's kind of I call it like the paradox of Megas. They didn't actually help. If anything, they actually made the the base name of the Pokemon worse. Which is kind of amusingly ironic, but also not good for people who like those Pokemon. Okay, so it is almost nighttime. Let's go find a good place to shiny hunt the Drifloon family. I'm fairly certain, like, Ghastly and stuff appears in the same area as they do. I guess we could just make a flying sandwich. I guess a flying sandwich wouldn't be bad to make. But it depends on how many flying types there are. I like the gold balloon. I do like the gold ghost balloon. It amuses me. Yep, it's nighttime in game. It is time. Nope, wrong thing. It is time to get the balloon. Yeah, but the thing is, it's either VG Seabird or Ghastly. I get less spawn interference from Ghastly than I do... I get less spawn interference from Murkrow than I do from Ghastly. So, there's no way around it. I might as well go with it anyway. Oops, wrong one. That. Green. Yen. Prosciutto. Sweet, sweet. Pick. Shiny right from the other. Nice. I don't think that they look that bad. I don't think the designs of the legendaries look that bad. Granted, again, you're talking to the guy who thinks that, you know, he likes Gen 5 Pokemon designs. So, what... I have to continuously snark at how petty Gen 5 design hate is. So, that's, your daily snark for the day has been delivered. Daily snark quota met. Ugly bowling pin monkey. I mean, they're supposed to look exaggerated in caricatures. That's kind of the point. Like, I'm wondering what their stats and stuff is gonna be. Like, I'm wondering, like, the stats and stuff of, like, the new legendaries are gonna be. I like the ogre thing. What's the ogre thing? Oh, Ogre Pond? Hey, we're getting raided by Al! Welcome in, guys! Welcome in, Al! Come on, the mods, go grab Al's link. How are you guys doing? If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But what were you doing over on your stuff, Al? Oh, right, we also get Cloudbird. We also get Cloudbird. There's still also a lot of spawns of, frickin'... Swablu. Alright, so we gotta look for a place where we can actually hunt for Drifloon, with it relatively being just Drifloon. Because I want the ghost balloon. I want the dang ghost balloon. But I don't think... Yeah, there's no real good spot to hunt Drifloon without getting, you know, some pretty not good spawn interference. So we are... This is half shiny hunting, half looking for a decent spawn place for it. Unless we just basically picnic reset here. If this is actually a good spot for it. Yeah, there's like nothing... Yeah, that's the issue. There's very few areas that, like, they appear like and nothing else does. No Madali. No, there's. We'll go by Zappuccino. We'll go check Zappuccino. And Legends are BDSP. Why don't you want 100 in Legends? Legends is just free shinies. Legends literally just gives you free shinies. There. Okay, yeah, this is a good spot to hunt it. I mean, yes, there's Rufflet spawn interference, but nowhere is perfect. Damn, there's no good spot to hunt it. I guess I'll check where Ghastly spawns and just, like, process of eliminate areas where Ghastly spawns. Freaking heck. Alright, Dark. Ghost. Ghastly. Map. Okay. Okay, let's process of eliminate. Okay. Okay. It seems there's actually an area where I can make a ghost sandwich that will not have spawns of Ghastly appear. So let me check. Did I save beforehand? Yes, I saved. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go outside of Madali. Because outside of Madali, I can make a ghost sandwich, and I think we're just gonna be getting Drifloon there. I don't think there's anything else ghost that appears outside of Madali. Which again is good. Let's see. West area. I hate that the names are all like West area this. It makes figuring out what's where from just like annoying. West area 1. Yeah, it's like it's the most annoying thing. On a random Terra Primate. Nice! I believe those are all full odds, even if you have the Shiny Charm. So I believe those are 1 in like 4,100 odds. That's impressive. Very nice. Apparently, around here, I can actually go. And then there's like no ghost types. There's no ghost types other than that. Rock Tattoo for Rakidoki users DLC trailer. Itself is no bueno. I have a feeling when the game actually comes out proper, stances on certain things may change for certain Pokemon. It's like, we're seeing Pokemon as they are in like stills and in limited frame things. So we're not really seeing them actually move around. Yeah, I'm not gonna be hunting him. Hey, Anxious! Someone grab Anxious Christian's link. So we'll hunt here, because I'm pretty sure from the map there should be no spawn interference around here. Red Onion, I'm pretty sure, is the ghost thing. But how are you doing, guys? How you doing? Hope you all doing well. Yeah, so I hope I can get the rest of my things today. If we get 2 of the damn ghost balloons, we can move on. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to Skrelp and Dragalge shiny hunts. Those I might honestly Masuda hunt those. But I have yet to determine that already. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna do a sort of a redo of the Gimmighoul shiny event. I wonder if they're gonna maybe do like a redo of that at some point, because didn't it say it would be like boosted shiny odds or something? Because like it's decent for grinding money, but you can't tell if it's shiny during the raid. You have to catch it and then check, which is dumb. I don't think they realized like how people are. Also, I just realized, you might know Curse. Yeah. Only ghost type that appears around here is Drifloon. I'm convinced Goomy is the Lilith. I never actually had to get them via outbreaks. I actually got my Goomy and I got my Sligoo, just from wandering around. I actually didn't even need to go for an outbreak. I don't even do a sandwich for them, too. No, it's in-game. It is available in-game. It is very much available in Scarlet and Violet right now, but only via the event Terror Raids. And getting it that way sucks. Because it makes no sparkles. I have a feeling eventually they are going to be releasing Shiny Gimmighoul like regularly in the game, so you don't have to do the other lottery for it. I mean, then again, they might not. I mean, the way they handled Melmetal, they did handle Melmetal in a not good way. Granted, Melmetal is a mythical, which is different, rather than Goldengo, which is kind of a regular, Goldengo is just a regular Pokemon. But, yeah, that's questionable decisions, I will say, when it came to the way they handled Shiny Gimmighoul. Does it make sense? No. But can I understand the logic behind it? Yes. I can understand why they did it. Look for Iron Bundle. It's not boost energy. Focus Ash, because those are taken out by Scream Talent. Are you lucky? I would say probably nothing. Because it really likes its booster energy. Maybe Life Orb is the only other thing I could say for it. But yeah, it really appreciates that Focus Sash. Or it really appreciates that booster energy. It really likes that booster energy. I feel like Screamtail would be better put with leftovers. Because it's bulky. It's got like a lot of HP, it's got a lot of defenses. I feel... Because you don't need booster energy on the Screamtail. It's boosting a defensive stats, not its offensive ones or speed. So I feel you might be better off with, like, leftovers or something on it. Yeah, leftovers. Because it's not really beneficial to sacrifice that level of damage output for a wall. Yeah, that's... It's a neat idea, but I don't think you need... I mean, the other part is that you might not even need the booster energy to proc its photosynthesis, because if someone's running Sun, well, that gives you free photosynthesis on your Screamtail. So it's kind of a wasted item slot, in a way. But, speaking of wasted item slots, shiny hunting this thing. I love shiny Drifblim. I love shiny Gold Balloon. It amuses me. It amuses me very good. I'm also fairly certain you get Memento. I'm fairly certain it gets some form of self-inflicting KOing. So I'm gonna need to check up on that. No, not much in this fast as that. Yep. Fast and the Furious. The Fast and the Furious. Just gotta watch out for those Trick Room teams. Just gotta watch out for those diabolical Trick Room teams. Again, that's the main reason why Trick Room works. They capitalize on teams generally speccing more into speed, so they can be more stat efficient. So I had a really slow one. I would say, yeah, generally good idea to add at least like one, even if you're using a very, very fast, aggressive team, at least one Pokemon on the team should be on the slower side, just in the event Trick Room is played. You have a means of doing Trick Room. Or you can do my favorite thing for anti-Trick Room. Speed Swap. One of my favorite things to do, this is something that I did back in Sword and Shield that I have not tried ever bringing back into Scarlet Violet, is I ran a Speed Swap Pikachu, not Pikachu, Speed Swap Raichu for a while. And I once destroyed Trick Room on the opposing team by Speed Swapping onto their Hatterene or their Rhyperior. I think it was Rhyperior. It was either Rhyperior or Hatterene. By forcing them to have the very fast speed of my my Raichu, then giving the Raichu low speed, because I knew like you're going for Trick Room here. This is the only thing you're doing. Took away your low speed, gave it to my Raichu, then had my Raichu use Speed Swap to give the low speed to my Duraludon. And then Duraludon just beamed them, and it just destroyed them. I was like, yes. It was like, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? I took away your speed. I have taken away the entire reason you run Trick Room, and I have given it to myself. What you gonna do, buddy? Actually possible to see him go shiny. I believe it is. I believe it is possible to see the difference, but it is a very slight difference. Like it is incredibly faint. You are going to need to have extremely good eyesight for it and like the right proper lighting. Bro, the only mon that learns Speed Swap is Rabaska. Really? They took away Speed Swap. Fun. I'm aware, Mudkip, and that's why it was fun. It was a fun thing to do. Just like, no. You're trying to Trick Room. No. No Trick Room shenanigans for you, buddy. You're getting deleted. It's like, Trick Room is strong. But the other thing is, it's predictable. Trick Room teams need to fall in... The dominoes for Trick Room teams need to fall into place for that to work well. And if you just disrupt any bit of that Trick Room, the House of Cards falls. It's a lot of potential. But at the same time, it can all come tumbling down. No, really. Trick Room is surprisingly dynamic. It is a surprisingly dynamic thing. I actually have run Trick Room a bit for a few things, and there's definitely more to it than people think. Is it the most active form to use? No. But it's not, you know, as like boring and bland as a lot of people kind of give it, you know, like rag on it for. A lot of that is for kind of the reasons of it's used a lot of the ways, and a lot of the times like it does very well. A lot of the times like, oh well, you're doing the same thing. It's like, well, yeah, they have to set up Trick Room. It's the same thing as like whenever using a Sun team. Well, you're going to be setting up Sun. You're going to be setting up Rain. It's functionally not much different than that. It's just that when you're using, you know, weather things, you have an ability that sets the weather. Rather than a specific move. Which would be terrifying if they ever added an ability that is basically just Trick Room setting the ability. But I don't think they would ever do a Trick Room setting ability. What slow Pokemon to use? Oof. That's the tricky thing. There's a lot of really good Pokemon that are not very fast. I feel like Glastrier. Glastrier is legal. And it also gets Chilling Neigh. But then again, Glastrier gets deleted by Urshifu. But I mean, you've got things that can handle Urshifu, right? You got things that can handle Urshifu. Speaking of the horses, it is laughable how garbage Spectreer's move pool is. I was in a draft league where I had to use a Spectreer, and it's just, you get like exclusively ghost moves like Dark Pulse, Dream Eater. Its move pool is just non-existent. It's like just Shadow Ball, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, and like Protect. Yeah, you don't need Calyrex on it. All Calyrex did was give it a little more stats and give it functionally Unnerve, and give it Unnerve in addition to what it already had. You still have Grimnay. It's kind of funny, like, oh yeah, Spectreer has just got like one thing that it has, and then you look at Glastreer, and Glastreer has just this enormous move pool of like everything. Like high horsepower, close combat, body press. I think it gets body press. It just like everything in existence. Why? I choose to think the entire reason Glastreer exists is to spite people who say Ice is a bad typing. Same thing with Galarian Darm. I think it is to spite that. So we've only got 3 covers. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't call Dark Pulse a coverage move. Because Dark Pulse is hitting basically everything that Shadow Ball is hitting. The only difference is the normal psychic types. Which, granted, yes, that includes Indeedee. Terra Blast, Dark Pulse, Tantrum. Yeah, that's not a good thing to have. It gets nothing. Spectreer just gets nothing. Again, I have to think they deliberately made Glastreer that strong to spite the idea of Ice-type bad. It might not have been that way, but I just still find it amusing to think about it that way. It is the only way to explain the sheer move pool gap. The funny thing is, Shadow Ball is only an average move. It's honestly below average stat-wise. It's 80 base power. The thing that kind of makes Shadow Ball what it is, like, in our perception of it, is just that a lot of legendaries are actually weak to Ghost, and a lot of the, well, Ghost types that we tend to think of are high special attack. Or normal, whatever. Stomping Tantrum. Stomping Tantrum on Spectre. Good joke. That's a good joke. Yeah, it's... Shadow Ball is the same power as Crunch. And Dragon Claw. Yeah, having a Ghost type alongside your Tyranitar probably wouldn't be bad. You could have Mimikyu. Because you got that Tyranitar. You're gonna want something, you know, that you can switch into fighting moves. Only Indeedee, Urshifu, and Screamtail. Ah! Screamtail. Yelly. I love Screamtail. It just amuses me. Screamtail amuses me. It's what happens when Kirby absorbs Mewtwo in Smash Bros. And then you port that fused form into Pokemon. It's the Mewtwo Ball. It is literally the Mewtwo Ball. We love it. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Do I have Sparkle Power? I have Sparkle Power. I don't know why it's not working. Then again, this is the same thing that happened yesterday. where we just didn't get any shinies for a significant early portion of the stream, and then it was just shiny after shiny after shiny after shiny after shiny in the later portion. So maybe that's what this is gonna be. So I just need that. I need the stupid gold balloon. I just need the golden ghost balloon, and then the golden ghost blimp. Because the ghost blimp balloon amuses me. Ghost Zeppelin. Caesar Zeppeli. Even though his name should be pronounced Kaiser, because that's how the actual name was pronounced back in Latin. Because it only ever made the hard C sound, not the S sound. And AE was said I in Latin. I took that's why Kaiser, the German title Kaiser, is Kaiser. Hey, trying to get the shiny charm in Legends. I was finished Deep City Fieldland that started 3 days ago. Yeah, Legends is, in few words, the way you can describe Legends Arceus is a grind. It is the best way of describing that game. One of the reasons I'm not that game's biggest fan. I also enjoy a little more battles with my Pokemon battle game. Which, you can count the number of battles in Legends where the NPC has 2 Pokemon or more of even level to what you are. I don't count those, it's, 4 Pokemon versus 1, but it's like a Glaceon, and then there's like 3 things that are level 15 when you're both level like 40s. It's like, I don't count that as more than 1 Pokemon. Indeed, he can't take an X Scissor. Depends on what it's using. Depending on what's using X Scissor. Scizor, I could see it probably taking one of those if it's like a Psychic, if it's like physically defensive to the max. But if it's Kleavor, yeah, no, Kleavor deletes that because sharpness. 120 base power, super effective, stab. That's like a dragon type taking an outrage. They're not taking that. Oh, Kleavor, yeah, that's why I haven't beaten the game and not about to. Yeah, I still have to go finish my Legends Arceus. I still have to finish that and get the Shiny Charm and then do the Shiny Arceus hunt. Because, yeah, we still have to go do that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Shiny Arceus and BDSP. Then, I'm going to restart my Legends and hunt the Zero Speed IV. The Zero Speed IV Enamorous. That's the goal. To get the Zero Speed Enamorous for my competitive necessities. Yeah, Kleavor looks to be very fun competitively. Imagine not having 3 whole boxes of shiny Pokemon in Legends. I mean, I've barely played Legends. There's the Ghost Balloon Gold! There's the Golden Ghost Balloon! Yes! Now let's check to see if this thing has any self-inflicting KO moves so I don't accidentally lose this one. Drifloon! Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Alright, checking the moves. Level 31. You know self-destruct! You know self-destruct. That's why I saved. That's why I saved. Because these things know self-destruct. Why don't you trade for a 0-0 Namor? Not sure we're going to give you one. Because I can never be sure if they're not hacked. That's the thing. I have a very anti-hack, anti-gen policy, and for something like that, I always want to be sure if it's not hacked or anything. Got it. I don't name my shinies. I don't name my shinies. Unless they're on my competitive team. We got the dang Ghost Balloon. First Ghost Balloon is ours. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's go see the Golden Balloon. It is not marked, has good perseverance. It's out of the box. Yeah, these things have self-destruct. These things have a way of self-inflicting a KO. So, I'm a little heckin' scared. I am more than a little heckin' scared. But we will endeavor to continue our shiny hunt of the Ghost Bloom. There's Reginald with Iron Bundle. Hi, Zeddy. Hi, Zeddy. Can one of the mods go grab Zeddy's link? How you doing? How is the Zeddy doing? And my shiny did oh. Neat. Yeah, I don't name my shinies unless they're on my competitive teams. Because, like, well, there are two shinies I've named that were not on competitive teams. One of them is my shiny Metagross that I named Steven. And then the other was my shiny Kyogre that I named Archie. For obvious reasons. Why don't you bring a Ghost Rider? Because Explosion would still work even if it happens, and that's also why I save in front of the fight. So that way, even if it does that, I can, like, still get it. I also don't think I have anything with Damp in this one. Then again, I should have some with... I don't think I have any Pokemon with Damp in this game. I know I have a Damp Pokemon in the other game. Stockpiles, yes, Swallow, Self-Destruct. Yeah. It has nothing that it can do other than that. It doesn't have, yeah, I think I should have a thing with Damp. I should have something with Damp. Nope, wrong thing. I should have a Pokemon with Damp somewhere in here. Known ability. Or Damp. Damp. Yeah, I should have Psyduck. There should be a Golduck somewhere in here. Yeah, Golduck. We'll swap out the Reverum. Yeah, there we go. Well, it's going into daytime now. So, the Drifloon are gonna be... Is that a shiny one or no? Nope. Yeah, Drifloon are gonna be a bit more sparse now. The funny thing is, I don't use Metagross competitively. Like, for Metagross being my favorite Pokemon, I've rarely ever used one. I don't use them in draft leagues. I don't use them in VGC. It just... For liking the Pokemon, I don't use it. It just doesn't really suit my playstyle. Mary Bundle, Scrimtail, Urshifu, Indeedee, question. That looks good. I would say that's a good team. The question. The double question marks. Yeah, Metagross just isn't very good for VGC. It's not very good in VGC. Like, it was good when it had Dynamax weakness policy, but with the removal of that, thankfully, it kind of lost. I mean, it's still a good weakness policy user next to something like, say, like Bulldoze, like an ally using Bulldoze to proc the weakness policy, but it's a bit harder to justify that. Yeah, but even then, like, it's still not as good as you would think. Yeah, it was good, but it's not, like, the greatest of things. I can do some shenanigans. Yeah, you can do some shenanigans with weakness policy. I mean, I was a big fan of weakness policy Dynamax Max Airstream Togekiss back in VGC Sword and Shield. There's a reason why the entire 3 years of Sword and Shield VGC, I used Dynamax weakness policy Togekiss. And that is all of the Drifloon for that. The Drifloon are now exhausted from that, because it has rolled over into the daytime. So, we're going to go head back to our Tarotundula outbreak, so we can shiny hunt this for the next half hour. Yep, Ranger, we did learn how to Wind Bomb. We did one stream of me wind bombing, and at the start of it, and I didn't do it ever again. It's fun, but it's like, I don't prefer doing it. Iron Hands. I mean, I feel that the only reason why Iron Metagross is able to use weakness policy is because of the Bulldoze shenanigans. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting thing. It's an interesting thing. So we are back. See, what's the bug sandwich? Is that potato salad? No, that's cherry tomatoes. What's potato salad again? I guess it's not potato salad. I guess there's nothing that's potato salad. Okay. Let's save the game. Exclusive Ambipom to Violet exclusive. Interesting. Well, thankfully, I already have a shiny Gligar. So I only need one more. Okay, bye-bye, Revan. Have a good day. What Pokemon is good with weakness policy? Well, Metagross, as we established. I really have no clue. That's kind of the thing. With Dynamaxing kind of gone, a lot of the better Dynamax users of weakness policy are just kind of not existing. You know, like Dynamaxing made weakness policy safer for a lot of Pokemon. Only something that's like really, really, really bulky like Metagross can kind of pull it off these days. And even then, you know, even then without the Dynamaxing, it's not really able to do it as well. Because before it would just use like Max Steel Spike, Max Quake, and would buff up its own defenses. Which, you know, can't do that anymore because those moves don't exist. Which again, very glad Dynamaxing is gone. You know, I enjoyed it with my Togekiss. But freaking heck, super mechanics are toxic. You know, it is very telling that this is the first super mechanic terrestrializing that is not beyond harmful. No one uses blunder policy. No one uses blunder policy. It's just straight up bad. It is a straight up bad item. I think the only thing that ever semi-seriously considered blunder policy was Xurkitree. And that is exclusively because it very much likes the speed boost. Because Xurkitree's speed is terrible. Well, it's bad for what it is. It could use a bit of a bump to its speed. Okay, it is time to hunt for the little red ball of yarn. Dynamax Mudsdale. No! No, not too bad Dynamax Mudsdale is gone. Mudsdale is still one of the best things there are. And it's terrifying. Like, weakness policy Dynamax Mudsdale was a horror show I never want to see again. I love Mudsdale, but freaking hell, I don't want to see that nightmare again. Wait, catching power? That sandwich didn't make correctly. Bulky and Amorous weakness policy. Bulky and Amorous. Therian. That... Oh, wait, right, it's regular and Amorous has contrary. Regular and Amorous has the contrary. I mean, I'm pretty sure Glastrier would also be still good with weakness policy. Glastrier with weakness policy would still be good. I kind of feel like potentially Cleavor with weakness policy could be something. Like, I feel like a potentially Cleavor weakness policy could be a thing. But the tricky part is how would you activate it? Because you probably activate it with Pocket with Aqua Jet from something. There's a few things you could run with weakness policy. Okay, let's... That sandwich didn't work. I mean, Cleavor's bulky. Cleavor is very bulky. Unless you mean like the Enamorous, like you didn't land Enamorous Incarnate, which Enamorous Incarnate is the human one, where Therian is the turtle. Yeah, Therian is the turtle. Turtle power. Damn it. I hate the cherry tomatoes. They're my least favorite thing to use in ingredients for sandwiches, because they don't, like, if they were the other, if they were like the flat part was down, they'd be much better to handle, not round part down, because they don't like to sit level. Now give me it's gonna be catch power again. Oh no, counter power. Okay, so we can afford to miss one pepper. Alright, back to shiny hunting. Tarotundula. Sparkling counter. There we go. I don't know what the last one's gonna be. Is bulky. Yeah, it's very bulky. Maybe my favorite part about MetaMax is getting the 0 IV and Emeralds. Yeah, we're not gonna be streaming that thing, is the thing, Omar. We're not streaming that. That beast of a project is gonna be entirely handled off stream, because there's gonna be a lot of expletives that are gonna be exchanged when that 0 IV hunt is going on, and I would prefer that to not be recorded on the internet. But welcome in, Glitchmon RBY. Great name. Glorious name. Hope you're doing well. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Right now, we are just looking for the red ball of yarn. So what shinies are you training right now for ease? Armor, I think, is a decent weakness policy user. Just depends on, what you pack. Oh, it is? Oh, nice. So what shinies are you training? For doubles, for singles, for any particular thing, or just, to have them trained for personal reasons. We're in Vivillon. Only there's nice. Done picnicking. Give me that red ball of yarn. I just want the red ball of yarn. Is it too much to ask for a game? Yeah, the unfortunate part is that there's just not a whole lot of areas it spawns in here. Red ball of yarn. I've been 99% done for like 3 minutes on this one level. Can you now find the one last little thing you need to do, Mudkip? Rip. Rip. Picnic. My Antique Synasty hunted for... Oh, nice! Yeah, I was, Antique Synasty. Yeah, Antique Synasty is a heck of a shiny hunt. That is a heck of a shiny hunt. And biggest of props for that. The biggest of props for that shiny hunt. That's one that I might do at some point. I've gotten, regular Sinisty. Oh, just not Antique Shiny. Okay. That's one that I'm gonna eventually probably hunt that one. Eventually, but not sure how. Or when. Because you can't Masuda breed Antique. Authentic Sinisty. All eggs are automatically, like, the phony form. I think Armarude would be a good choice of team. Yeah, it depends. I still think Gastrodon would be a very solid pick for any team, just because of the very likely nature of heavy usages of Urshifu. But then again, with no Scald, you can't throw around Burns, which probably is why people aren't using it. We love Gastrodon. Okay, I have 2 slide frames, 2 slide walls. Fifth tier panel, finally done. Replace it, still had to do. None of that makes any sense. There's the red yarn ball! There's the red yarn ball tarantula thing! Finally! Now finally we got it! And you can't even see the sparkles. You couldn't even see the sparkles behind the tree branch. Oh, Insomnia, you are not sleepable. You're not sleepable. Fascinating. Get the ball. Get the ball, 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 get the ball. Get in the ball. Enter the ball. I guess now it's time to go hunt for the holy hand grenade. It's time to hunt for the freaking thing. Little Spooter. Little Sparkle Spooter. Not marked. Tarotundula family. Finished. It is now time to hunt for the pineapple grenade. It is time to hunt the pineapple bomb. Oh, this is gonna be scary. I mean, I have a damp Pokemon. I think it's okay, but I mean, the main worry is Urshifu's gonna rip it into oblivion. I'd say Tarotundula. Isn't that what its name is? Isn't that how its name is said? Tarotundula. Is that not how its name is pronounced? We gotta look for Pineco. Oh, Spidops is also here. Okay, where's Pineco? Where is Pineco? Down there. Bug. There. Oh, Tarantula. Tarantula. Not Tarotundula. Okay. I said the name wrong. Okay. Tarantula. I'm stupid. Locations. Okay, where is it? Where is it appearable? Where does it appear? Lag Tree Thicket, of course. I almost accidentally closed app. I almost closed app. That would have been bad. There's an area we can go hunt it. Over here. But you're saying Tarotundula. Yes, that's exactly why. I honestly thought its name was Tarotundula. Pineco is pure bug. The Holy Hand Grenade is a pure bug type. It is pure buggo. I mean, I do also need a shiny Venonat. Yeah, I think it might just be better if I breed for shiny of the Holy Hand Grenade. That might just be a better solution. That might just be a better solution. Because I don't think there's any area I can go where Tarantula won't also appear. That sounds so awkward to say Tarantula. 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 That is such an awkward name. Tarantula, just, it rolls off the tongue better. Alright, let's map. Let's map where we can. Okay, guess here? I am amused. Hey, Ekdrick! Hunting goes well. We got the shiny ghost balloon. We got shiny Tarantula. Oh, it's such an awkward name. That name sounds like pure heresy right there. That name just sounds so awkward to say. We still have our bug sandwich going, so we're trying to find shiny Pineco. But not confident. I am honestly thinking I'm just going to end up Masuda hunting that one. Yeah, there's no way we can go to escape Spidops. So yeah, it's probably just going to end up being I'm going to Masuda breed for it. But never know. Game could be nice. Game could be nice. Game could be nice. But yeah, the main reason I'm probably gonna breed for it is just so I don't have to deal with the thing going kaboom on me. Even though I have ways of mitigating it going kaboom. You know, because I have damp. I'm not sure how many bug types are in Lag Tree Thicket. Glitch Fair, yes, I believe. Found a red rat on a video game. About the Cleavor. I didn't see anything about the I mentioned weakness policy Cleavor a while ago, but I didn't see your comment about it. I've been kind of focusing on the other screen. See, where was it? Get up the thing. But yeah, there's no, we can't escape Tarantula. We cannot escape Spidops. So we might as well just burn down the sandwich in here. See if we maybe can find the pineapple bomb. And if we get another spare shiny, it goes in the giveaway bin. So we'll just deal with it if it pops up. Yeah, friggin' Pineco is not an easy one to get. That's why you're gonna be Masuda, Pineco. I do not want to deal with you. Same with us, Slack Off. I guess I could end up making that a mystery hunt day. Where I have like 4 different Pokemon in eggs together. And then I'd be like, oh my gosh, the slowdown in Tag Tree Thicket. It's unreal. The slowdown. I can feel the slowdown. This is why I don't come here to shiny hunt. It feels so bad to play in here when you're shiny hunting, because it's playing normally, I don't mind it. But when I'm shiny hunting, I'm on the clock. You know, I'm on a timer. And the in-game timer ticks down normally when your movement speed is reduced. So you're honestly just not hunting at your normal rate in this place. Again, in any other context, I don't mind Lag Tree Thicket. It's just when I'm shiny hunting it sucks. Also, Pineco is stupid rare, so there's that too. We've still got 20 minutes left on our sandwich. There's got to be some other bug type in game I need to get a shiny of. There has to be. There has to be. Masquerain and Surskit. Masquerain and Surskit. Masquerain and Surskit. Like, the slowdown even affects the map. Like, it's honestly kind of impressive. The slowdown is that comprehensive. Yeah, you can get Mimikyu in both Scarlet and you can get Mimikyu in Violet, I'm pretty sure. But I have my own plan for when I shiny hunt Mimikyu. I've got my own plan. Oh yeah, Tarantula can be intrinsic. Freaking heck, Tarantula! That name is... It sounds like pure heresy to say. I don't like that name. Tarantula just sounds better. It just sounds so much better. Scatterbug is one that I know Scatterbug's probably gonna be an outbreak. I need to get Scatterbug shiny as well, but I have a plan for that. And that's going to be probably outbreaks. Right now, we're going for Surskit. I'll try that off stream, because I don't want to say it like live and completely botch it and look like an idiot. Even though we know exactly that's what I am. Alright, let's go find Surskit. Let's go find Surskit. I'm fairly certain Surskit's around here. Again, It's so weird seeing the sealed gates when I have the when I have the shiny charm. It's so weird seeing those. Houndstone. There we go. There's the Surskit. So what we're doing is we're looking for a slightly darker Surskit. We're looking for a darker Surskit. God, the rain, the slowdown. Like, you can feel it. You can feel the slowdown. God, that's... It's only when shiny hunting I have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with the slowdown in any other context. It's just when I shiny hunt. Yeah, I know you can get Masquerain in Area 0. But I need to get shiny Surskit as well for the living shiny decks. So it's like, I might as well be hunting here anyway. Again, it isn't just getting the final stage. It's I need the entire family of them. So I need to get the Surskit, and then I also need to get a Masquerain. Wonder Trade. Nice. Yeah, I actively avoid Wonder Trading like the plague purely because paranoia about hacking. Yeah, I know shiny Masquerain is also darker in colored. So it shouldn't be too hard to spot those. It's just the hard part is getting the spawns. I'll need to go find a... There's got to be better places to hunt them. There has to be. It would have been funny if that one was shiny, but I knew it wasn't, because it just doesn't look shiny. Yeah, Masquerain spawns in Area 0, but the thing is, I'm not going to hunt for Masquerain in Area 0 until I at least get the first one. Because when I get the first one, and I get a Surskit... Because it's like, if I go hunt the Masquerain, and then, you know, in the process of hunting it, I get a shiny Masquerain just off peripherally, well, like, well, now I have 2 Masquerain. But if I instead do the other way, where it's like, okay, I've got shiny Surskit, I can hunt Masquerain. Huh, you can find Goomy pretty early in the game. Really? That's fascinating. So you can't see it, can't get Surskit over here? I could have sworn you could get Surskit over here. Okay, well, I guess we go back to the place. I guess we go back to the place where we hunted it before. I have to check every Deerling to make sure it's not shiny. We have a curse of getting shiny Deerling. Well, the thing is, again, if I get a Masquerain while I'm hunting for the Surskit, I kind of have a reason I hunt the base forms first. Because again, if I'm hunting, you know, right here, and I have a chance of finding Masquerain anyway. So it's like, I'm not gonna hunt for something that I can only get one of, and then go to another area where I can get both it and the previous form. That just means spawn interference. I'm talking to Stephanie. Alright, so let's go to get the freaking thing. Yeah, it's a shame that we can't really... Yeah, like, with the rain gone, like, the slowdown is so much not a problem. It's the rain and the water that just makes the slowdown unbearable. Private jet, the anti-gravity boosted laser cannon. So that sounds like something that would be in Tears of the Kingdom, Mudkip. That very much sounds like a Tears of the Kingdom thing. Nah, not you, Midnight. Oh, boy. But yeah, I have a plan for... I have a plan for after I get this thing. I have a plan for the future stuff. Let's see, where is... I gotta just wait for them to, like, spawn in. Kind of the one awkward thing about the sandwich hunting in the water is just... You gotta wait for them to spawn and despawn. Well, you gotta wait for them to respawn after you despawn them. Alright, where... But yeah, I didn't know you could actually get Goomy this... I guess this early in the game? Merc for my commission. Doing Chinese genocide development. Nice. Nice. It's actually fairly easy to get experience candy, Crimson. If you do the Gimmighoul raids, they're fairly easy to do when you get a lot of experience candy. You also get a lot of money, sell fodder items from the Gimmighoul raids. So I would recommend those. Because they're very easy. No, despawn the picnic. Despawn the picnic. Masquerade shiny. Oh, wow, that's very green. Okay, yeah, shiny Masquerade would be able to tell very easily. I did not think it was that green. But yeah, shiny Masquerade, I'm probably going to hunt that actually in... Probably going to hunt that in Violet. We get barely any spawns here, which sucks. The lack of spawns is bad. I guess I could try around, Ditto does not outbreak. Ditto does not outbreak. They spawn nothing. The same with Zorua outbreaks. They just don't spawn anything. They are not worth the time because they don't work. Granted, it makes sense why they don't work, but they probably should have patched that. You're not shiny. Sorry. No, you're not shiny. You're not shiny at all. Odd. Odd that YouTube crashed. When I check deleted messages, I don't know why that's been fixed yet. Well, are you trying to check on your phone, those Midnight, or are you trying to check, like, on browser? Is that shiny or no? You look a little dark. No, you're not darker. Yeah, I've gotten a Zorua outbreak. They don't work, because there's just nothing that appears. What? Okay, we'll come back there if this doesn't work, but I know that you can get them around here. Okay, phone app. It's been happening for ages, but not entirely consistently weird. Odd. YouTube fix your stuff. I'm fairly certain that it can spawn here. Well, I know it can. Oh, this is much better. Yeah, I should have been hunting this beforehand. This is a much better spot to hunt Surskit. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at these spawns. Just all the Surskit in the world. Much better. Much, much better spawns. Yeah, this is where we're hunting it. This is where we're hunting it. Zorua came pretty easy for us. We got Zorua relatively easy. Same with our shiny Hisuian Zorua. But that was a Masuda hunt that we did. Very happy how fast that hunt was. Very happy how fast that hunt was. Yeah, this is honestly the ideal way of hunting Surskit. This is the ideal space to hunt for shiny Surskit. So many more spawns. Don't need to set up the picnic. Don't need to despawn the picnic. So it's faster. Yeah, this is... I just hope we get it quick. I just hope we get it quickly. Because, I don't like the water hunts. I don't like the water hunts. Keep trying and failing to get a second tiny soon there are legends. Don't try on in legends. Just get it in, Scarlet Violet. I think it honestly might be easier to just hunt in Scarlet Violet via Masuda hunting. But I know you don't like Masuda hunting because of Sly. He makes you collect the eggs for him when he doesn't want to collect them. God, I do wonder how long it's gonna take Sly to get that shiny Meowscarada. I wonder how long it's gonna take him to get that. But it's like, I do know you too well, Crimson. A little more... Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I kind of enjoy Masuda hunting, but I get why people don't like it. You know, it's more tolerable for me in this game than it was in previous games. So, I don't think it's bad in this game. I think this is the best way Masuda hunting's ever been, but I definitely understand why people don't like it. You know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. But again, it's one of those things where it's just you gotta the multitasking. You know, that's darker. Okay, that one looked darker. Like, that one looked a lot darker than the others. Then again, that's probably just the shading. Yeah, that's the shading. I like it better than the previous games. The same reason. Yeah. Well, I mean, Sly just wants to play Dual Links or Dual Masters or Master Duel or whatever it's called. Which is on Switch, so he can't collect eggs while playing his Dual Master game. I mean, I've noticed that's my problem with a lot of, like, open-ended games, Stephanie, is the same thing. Where just, like, there's just too much to do, and I'm so indecisive I don't know what to do. It's kind of like my issue I had with Breath of the Wild, is that there's just so much to do, I just mentally lock up. We gotta despawn. We're gonna despawn. Exactly, decision paralysis. It's just like there's too much to do. Like, that's the entire reason why when when I played Breath of the Wild, I beat all the Divine Beasts and I was on my way to go fight Ganon within the first 48 hours of playing. It was, I couldn't decide what to go do, so I'm just gonna go beat the game. ADD problems. Exactly. They're not fun. I'm thinking this might be our last sandwich for the day. Because, I mean, we still made progress. We got one ghost balloon. We got the tarantula. We got, these look darker. Some of them look darker, and I know it's just the shade. But they don't look like they're in the shade. they didn't have the English and non-English foreign ditto. See, that's why I have a friend of mine who he plays the games in a different language copy of it. He just picks, like, Spanish or something whenever he plays the games. And he just uses that to give people foreign dittos. Because that still works. I think he has his Switch set to be, like, from somewhere in the EU. Oh, and that's the end of the sandwich. Okay. I would say that today, this was a good day. We got 2 shinies, I think, out of it. Yeah, we got, I think, 2 shinies. Yes, Tarantula. Where's my shiny box? Yeah, we got the Drifloon and we got the Tarantula. Yeah, you gimme ghoul, you're gonna get binned. You're gonna get deleted. So that was a good day. It was a good day's hunting. I think it's time to go on a raid. So, let's roll out. I will go find someone to raid. If you haven't done so, haven't done so already, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I also have some more video editing to get doing, which is fun. I am glad to get back to editing and video stuffing. Gotta find someone to raid. Thing. Let's go raid Ember. Let's go raid Ember. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. And again, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't done so.